guys, Jonah here, back with a beer review, back with another special 2022, even though it's 23 now, naughty and nice selection box. And we are on to day 4, I believe, which, well, I'm looking up here, I think it's going to be the Snickers one, or the Marathon, if you are old like me, because Marathon bars by Cadbury's used to be called Marathon in the UK and are now Snickers, like I guess America. And this is exactly what it is. This one is a 9. Wow, we're up to 9%. Have a look at that one. Special edition, 9%, naughty and nice. And that says, I was going to say, does it say contains nuts, roasted peanuts, caramel, chocolate Imperial Stout? Absolutely ridiculous. And the blurb, which I found out yesterday, is basically exactly the same, apart from this bit in the box, which says rich chocolate roaster, milk chocolate Imperial Stout, packed with roasted peanuts, caramel nougat or nugget. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon. They actually have said it's a marathon. That makes me happy, even though I'm pretty sure they're going to get sued by Cadbury's if they haven't already, but brilliant. So what have we got in there? We've got gluten from the barley, we've got oats, bit of lactose, same sort of stuff basically in every one, which isn't a surprise because this is based on the Naughty and Nice, which is one of their normal stouts, but it's never this strong. So let us see what we get today. So far, the best one has been day number 2. We tailed off a little bit yesterday. So let's see what we get today. I'm hoping, and I still have my cough, unfortunately, I'm hoping we're going to get back to the good stuff. So, oh, this is weird. Every other day, I'm getting huge head and then not so much head. Sorry, I apologise, dear viewer. Could drive a man to drink. This damn cough. Nothing is coming out, which is I'm coughing and nothing is coming out. Absolutely ridiculous. There we go. Tiny bit left in there. Not too much. Look at that. Absolutely brilliant. Well over a finger. Not quite 2. And let's see if we can get, there we go, that looks good, apart from the fact that my head is not in the shot. So if we go a little bit more wide, a little bit like that. When you're trying to get things in the background, yeah, it's a bit more difficult. See if we can get the whole thing in. Yes, we can. So that way, I can leave that up there for you guys to look at. There's the old Vocation, or if we go around the other way, it's a big gold V, which is cool. And weirdly, my voice has been reasonably fine all day, and now I'm doing a video. I'm coughing once again, so I do apologise. This was meant to be an extra special set of reviews, and basically it's turned into a coughing fest. So I do apologise, dear viewer. But I tell you what, these beers are fantastic, and hopefully once I start drinking, it's gonna lubricate my pipes, as it were. So, getting all those Imperial Stout kind of notes on the nose, but no peanut, which is weird. So it is quite strong, quite harsh smelling, quite oily. I am getting a sort of marshmallowy kind of nougat, sweet caramel, if you like, aroma, but not the peanut. So let us dive in and let's see what we get. Cheers. Mm, interesting. So, whereas yesterday in the first one were really bitter from the chocolate, this, possibly due to the way they've kind of added the lactose to give the sweetness, this is reasonably sweet, but you don't get that bitterness up front, which in my in my opinion is really, really nice. It's still, I would say, a tiny bit too sweet. And this time, what you're doing is balancing the sweetness against the actual alcohol this time, as opposed to the bitterness from the malts, from the chocolate. You are still getting chocolate. You are still getting that kind of milkiness. But what you're not getting is that real dark, bitter chocolate roast coffee, although it doesn't have a coffee taste. It's that kind of astringency that you're not getting in this. This is all about unctuousness, about sweetness. Still a little bit too sweet for me. But weirdly, what I'm not getting so far is the peanuts. So I'm not getting it in the nose, not getting it in the flavour. I'm starting to feel the alcohol though. I can feel it on my breath, my exhaled breath. Let's dive in again. We'll see if we get any peanut this time. No, it's really weird. So this is a really nice stout. It's a sweet stout. Maybe call it a milk stout. Doesn't, I mean, it has got a little bit of kind of pastry stout quality, but I wouldn't call it that either. It's just kind of a sweet stout, which I guess would fit most likely into the milk stout or imperial milk stout category. Um, But yeah, the peanuts are not coming through at all, which is really weird because if you look back through my catalogue of reviews, look back about 4 or 5 reviews, I did an American beer or 2 American beers, both that had peanuts in, and they actually had real peanut in the mash, so they tasted really like peanuts. And I found myself, my tongue was kind of digging into my teeth to try and find the peanuts. You know, if you eat peanuts, they get stuck in your teeth, and you have to dig them out and that kind of stuff. I was doing that, and my brain knew that there were no peanuts because I hadn't eaten any. They were all in the liquid, but my tongue was still trying to find them in my mouth. And unfortunately, I'm not getting that from this beer at all. Um, it is a really nice beer, and at 9%, you only really need to have one, and it's in a pretty big can. You know, 440 can, 9% ABV. That is getting into the kind of borderline extreme can. However, is it a marathon bar or a Snickers bar? Not really. So I'm still going with day number 2 as my favourite, which was the Milky Way one. We have one more beer to go, which will be tomorrow, but this one is still pretty nice. And what I would say, if you get the opportunity next year to buy this selection box, if you like Vocation, definitely get the Christmas box. It's well worth it. Guys, cheers and beers. This has been Unclejona. Please click like, please click subscribe if you haven't done so already. Leave some comments down below. It's always good for me to read comments. I like that kind of stuff. We'll see you tomorrow for another one of these beers. And yeah, in the meantime, why not have a beer, you know, to bring in the new year if you haven't done so already. Cheers, guys. We'll see you real soon.